Is eczema something that kids can just grow out of in the absence of proactive action? No. And that action is not slapping steroid cream on it and hoping for the best, because what that actually does is suppresses the inflammation and it evolves into something else that is a more severe inflammatory or autoimmune response in the body, such as chronic asthma or allergies. But it is possible to grow out of it if you are proactively supporting the immune system and helping it adapt to a more healthy response by decreasing the amount of inflammatory stress and at the same time helping to reprogram the immune response to have a more healthy reaction to the environment around it and not be in a constant panic state where it is reacting to things that it shouldn't be. I'm talking in a lot of generalities, so just let me give you an example so that this can all make more sense. If you have a 6-month-old baby who goes to the doctor and the doctor says, put on this steroid cream for eczema and continue using it on the hot spots until they go away, and then just use it as needed until your child grows out of it, which is probably going to be around age 3 or 4. What I commonly see happen in that scenario is that 3 or 4-year-old comes to me having been using topical steroids for years. Their parents aren't even concerned about eczema, but they are concerned about asthma or allergies at that point, and come to find out there's been a whole history of inflammation that hasn't been addressed. Take that same 6-month-old baby, and instead of using steroid cream as the primary method of treatment, you identify triggers such as things in the environment, exposures that have occurred, or exposures that are ongoing, and you remove those triggers while at the same time telling the immune system, using effective remedies, that it can release what it's been holding on to in the stress response, and you give it the building blocks that it needs to heal itself, then it will. And while it may take several months and several seasons for the eczema to completely 100% disappear, you will eventually end up with a child who is not in a constant itch flare cycle and has an overall more healthy immune response to anything and everything, not just the things that used to trigger eczema flares.